to promote your business if you're a rising star, because we know one of the things about us is we hate everything except for speaking. Like we don't like planning, we don't like admin, we don't like details. Most of the time we're totally winging it. So
that is so true. Actually, it's actually ridiculously true. I was thinking about it this morning, and they say if you have to picture your ideal day, this is my ideal day: networking, doing my courses, my workshops, get back to the behind the scenes. Not so much.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just had a live with Stephen as well, because he's coaching me on goal setting and he's making me write things down. And literally it's about taking your goals. And I was like, one day, like when I'm having my ideal day, I want it to be a day where I can literally wake up and just do whatever I feel like one thing after the other. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do things. I'm going to do a lot of things probably, but it's going to be like a bit ADD. It's like goldfish. Like, oh, let's talk to this person. Wait, let's start that project. Wait, let's have this conference. Oh, this looks interesting.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so like with that, like what does your ideal world look like?
For me, having other people do the stuff that I don't enjoy doing. I'd love to build my business to the point where I can actually just get people to do the admin, people to do, whatever it is that I don't enjoy, and actually just on networking events, doing speaking, doing my workshops. I love being in front of, especially in person. It's not as personal, obviously, with Zoom and stuff, but I love the energy of being in a room and actually standing and speaking and teaching. So for me, that would be an ideal day. And my ideal world would be having other people to take care of the nitty-gritty stuff that I tend to let fall through the cracks. And on the one side, it's great to have this whole unstructured way, but sometimes people get a little bit irritated because they wait for stuff from you, and you kind of drop the ball because that's not our superpower. So there's definitely we need the balance.
Yeah,
I'm working very hard on the balance side.
When you figure out the secret, please do let me know, because that's one of my questions for you too, is like, I know, so this is a catch-22 for me with the Karen persona, right? Like, I know I need to find people and kind of get them involved in my business to the point where they're doing all the admin because they like doing it or whatever. Like, I still can't imagine why you would like doing that, but to each his own. But the thing is, to get there, do you find that you actually have to manage people to get them to be there? Or do you have some kind of secret? Because do you enjoy managing people? I don't. I thought I would because I like leading people. Like, I love that. Like, I will totally get up and say, like, guys, let's cross that bridge and there we go, whether it's a good idea or not. Yeah. But in terms of checking in with someone every single day, being like, did you do this? How is that going? Like, I'm just like, I can't.
I think, yeah, for me, that probably comes more down to the type of people that you need to manage as opposed to managing people, because there's certain types of personality types that I really gel with. And, I don't want to have to be the person that has to follow up like that. I like people that would take initiative. So that would be the type of people that I would give them carte blanche to do what they want. That's how unstructured I am. It's this is what you got to do it your way. And, as long as we get to the result that we need, I'm definitely not a micromanager, because I myself am dormant in that detail. So I can't micromanage someone else. It'll never happen. We're going to have two people going on. But to manage somebody that is, doing what they're supposed to be doing, whether it's admin or whatever, it's just really check-ins and meetings and catch-ups. That's fine. But I wouldn't want to have to be the taskmaster. That's definitely not in my DNA. I would hire somebody to take care of everybody else, and I just have one person that checks in with me.
That sounds amazing.
I'll do the rah-rah, like motivational stuff in the office. All the other stuff, one person can check in. I don't want to have to be responsible for anything else.
That sounds amazing. And in terms of finding those people that like naturally do well working with you, and taking initiative and being like, do you find they are easy to find, or where do you find them? How do you know? Well, do they have to be other Karens, or do you think they can't be other Karens?
They can't be other Karens, yeah. No,
well, happy with winging it, but also good with detail.
You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to go back to my Fascinate assessment.
Yay!
because I don't want another me. I don't need another catalyst. I'm that already. So I would be looking for people like the artisans, the people that are detail oriented, the people that are, interested in that kind of thing. That's not for me. So often when people look at employing other people to help them, you'll have an interview and you'll resonate with somebody on a personal level and you think this is the perfect person, but they might not be, because you don't need somebody that's like you and does what you do. You actually might, you need somebody that's completely different, because those are the holes that need to be filled. So I would look at the Fascinate assessment, but even in terms of my business in itself, it's me, and I've got a team around me, like social media people, things like that, but they've all done my assessment. So I've done, the people that I'm working with now, I know who they are. And in fact, it's made it easier for me, because I don't need to manage them either. I know who they are. They know what my expectations are, and they go ahead and do it. And they say, is this okay? And I say, yes, go for it. Off you go.
It would be interesting to do the personality quiz on them, just to see like what they come out of, like what type of personality, just to see.
The networking quiz.
Yeah. It would be really interesting for me to see that.
I'm going to actually get the person that I'm going to get them to do it. I'm going to actually get people to do the quiz. So we can actually start seeing the people that are in my team that I work with. I'm going to actually send the links to them and make them do it.
That'll be amazing.
Then the next session we have, I can let you know, okay, this is the outcome. These are the people that did it and these who work in my circle. And let's see if there are any other Karens or what. It would be very interesting to see, yeah. And to see how it compares with Fascinate,
Yeah. Because we met a person in Switzerland. I can't remember if I put her in touch with you yet, but she's a doctor in psychology, and she literally, we just got on like a house on fire from the get-go. So she said as soon as she's finished with her thesis, she's actually going to help us scientifically refine the quiz to have the research and the science backup for the thing.
Wow.
She says, yeah, it's really amazing. We started speaking about that because I asked her to take the quiz, and she must be super analytical or something. But I asked everyone, take the quiz and tell me what you think. And genuinely, I get these one-liners oh, it was cool, it's interesting, I'm this person, or it's cool, it's interesting, I'm resonating with this, but not really with that, or the questions are too long. But that's usually the type of feedback I get. And from her, I asked her to do the quiz, and she sent me 2 pages of notes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was
we so not detail.
I was I love this. One day I will read all of it. For now, do you want to be involved in tweaking this quiz? Yes or no? We can share it. You can use it for your business. I can use it for mine. What do you say?
Can I ask you a question? You say there's 5. I know you, Tash, and myself. Who are the other 2 that have done it? Do I know them that have done it?
I put them in touch with you, I think, via email. I'm not sure if you've been reading your emails. I haven't really been reading mine. But the one person is one of our newest possible tribe mates, Robert, I think. And he's actually from radio, so he is such a Karen. It was so interesting because now, before I meet with people, I ask them to actually do the quiz first, and then when I get on there, I know who I'm talking to, kind of. Yes. And especially with the Karen one, because it's such a distinctive, different from everyone else type personality. So he's been in radio for 20 years. And he loves speaking, and he wants to host the US show with you.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, by the time I told him, by the way, your co-host had already said yes, but we're just looking for another one, is the actual Karen. He was like, wow, I get to deal with the actual Karen. That is so cool.
I must say thank you very, very much for that amazing article that you wrote. I loved it. I was so touched by the things that you said, and I know how we met and everything. A lot of it is truth, and it was just so nice to see how you put it. It was really special. Thank you. It was a lovely.
Oh, it's only a pleasure, Karen. I usually we speak about these things and our members and how we met and everything with the people that we are meeting constantly. And it's actually one of the new tribe mates, I think Haley, that said I love these stories, but where are they? Why aren't they out there? Because if they were out there, I would have found you long ago. So that's what inspired it. So keep an eye out. There's going to be more.
was lovely. And then the other thing I wanted to say was, if I look at, he's a radio personality, so he obviously connects with people as well. You, myself, and Tasha, I don't know about him, all three passion personality types have ended up being rising stars. So it would be quite interesting to see how your quiz matches up to the kind of assessment results that we get from Fascinate.
That will be
interesting, yeah.
Supremely interesting.
So I'd love to see what he is as well, and be able to see if there's some sort of pattern between the passion personality types and whether most of them are those sort of fly by the, by their seat kind of people.
Okay, so we have 7. I'm looking at the analytics at the moment. I don't know if it's going to show me the actual... I think people kind of have to let me know because there's 7 of them, but I think if I click here, it wants me to upgrade before it shows me who's who. That's stupid. But there's 7 of us, and it's like the radio person, and then the other one is a podcast host from the UK. He had a career in music. He has Coffee with Robert, so I made some posts about him, also his networking tips and stuff. But it's like, it's so cool because like when you meet them, you're like, yeah, no, you're a total Karen. And they're like, what did you call me? Like, I want to.
I have to meet the other Karens.
Yeah. And Karen, tell me, were you always a successful networker, or was there something that you needed to discover? Because I'm trying to think of, we've spoken a little bit about what your ideal world looks like as a rising star. And we know what hell looks like for you, which is basically you don't get to speak at all and you have to do admin the whole day. Was there a space in time where you were like more stuck in hell and less in paradise?
I think it was getting confident with who I am, and surrendering to that authenticity. When I started off networking, I knew that I wanted to, obviously, I connect with people and I want to be online and stuff like that, but it's daunting. You go into a networking group and you got a whole lot of people looking back at you, and so you try and think of the right things to say. That's how I started, like, how should I answer? And eventually when I let go of all of that and I just be me, whatever the question is, if I don't know the answers or whatever, stop overthinking it, just answer what comes from my heart. And that's the only major thing that I've really started to do, is just go with it and just, surrender into the fact that I am who I am and not try and be anybody else other than that. And that's given me the confidence to just go out there, and not everybody's going to resonate with me. Not everybody's going to want to connect with me, but those that do, they absolutely do. So it's working for me. It's working for me by just being me.
But wait, I'm super interested now. I thought Karens were born confident.
Do you know, even if you are confident, when you're out there, there's always that little bit of, doubt that creeps in every now and then. And I think people have this sort of perfection that you've got to be perfect. You've got to show up and say the right things and do the right things. But the more you get into it, and the more, when I started, Nestine, I've obviously networked before lockdown, but Zoom networking specifically, it became a lot easier to go to networking events. And in the beginning, as confident as I was, I didn't always put my hand up to speak. But the more I started doing it and the more practiced I got at it, the more natural it became. So it's like anything that you start on an exercise program, you're not going to get a six-pack in a week. You're going to actually go and put in the effort and work. And for the rising stars, I think the effort is just getting there and just getting used to just being you, just speaking and doing what you need to do. So, and then you get more confident with it. It's like the more you do it, the better you get.
That's really interesting.
Practice.
By the way, hi, Mr. Super Sales. I am so certain we haven't tasted Marlin yet. I'm actually wondering if we should maybe do that now quickly.
You're on the spot. It's your turn.
Oh, Marlin. I am almost like, so today is talking about the rising star persona, as part of the networking personality quiz, as part of the 5K challenge, right? So we're getting to know the customer, and I am almost like 100% convinced that you are a Karen.
I think so too.
But you could just take the quiz to kind of make sure.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
Oh, we're going to take the quiz right now.
I think so. What do you guys think?
There's no better time than the present. I'm sorry.
Guys, it is so dangerous. Can I just say
now
it's
that's
so
a rising
dangerous?
star, eh?
It is so dangerous to be stuck with two Karens in a Zoom room live online. There's things we're going to challenge each other
But you know what?
to
The
do.
three of us, if we are. Let's go.
I tested yesterday, Karen, and I was like a 89% rising star.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. Say quiz. You ready, Mr. Super Sales?
No, I'm not. Just give me, can I have like 2 minutes?
2 minutes, okay, and then we'll interrogate you.
Okay, give
It's
me a
gonna
sec.
be fun. Karen, while we're waiting for Mr. Super Sales, tell me.
It's going to be fun.
I can see your eyes are just lighting up. Because you like winging things, right? Do you also have a thing where you kind of
Yeah, I
rebel
do.
against having to do things, but you really enjoy when you get to choose to do things at the spur of the moment?
Yes. I have tried to do a routine for the last, I can't tell you how long. Do this at a certain time, do that. I've now just taken the piece of paper and I've gone, it's not going to happen. So there's certain things that I have to do, you know, certain appointments that you make, certain things that you have to do. And then there's those that I just switch my day. And, you know, for the goal setters and the people that are structured with time and stuff, they're going to be shooting.
Hi, Stephen Westwood!
Exactly. But yeah, I do. I don't like routine at all.
Did you ever get public speaking training, or like did you just start to speak and then learn by experience?
When I was still in corporate, I did a couple of it wasn't quite the train the trainer, but it was a similar sort of thing. And then I did a present to influence course. And coming from a sales and marketing background predominantly, I mean, that's what I had to do. So I had to go to boardrooms and, you know, speak to people from a sales perspective. So I think that is training in itself. It wasn't really public speaker training. No, I haven't had that. It's structured, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more like learn by experience.
Quite right. And anybody can learn by experience. You know, the thing is, I think with your networking quiz as well, those that are the best friends and the snipers and that, you know, if that's your way of doing things, it obviously works for you. So just keep doing more of what you're doing. It's the same with Fascinate. Do what works. Don't try and be a rising star if you're a best friend. Do what works for you. I could never now try and go and do what Leonie and Stephen do, because it's just completely out. I'd be completely out of my comfort zone. So I think that applies to
Mind
everyone doing this
you,
quiz.
I think you're touching on something really good there, Karen, because you said one of the key things for a rising star is we need to develop that confidence that gets you to paradise. At the same time, if you now I'm just speaking from experience, if you're constantly trying to push yourself into having the perfect routine, always answering the emails, you know, being the perfect executive, doing the 5 steps of the day and the 15-minute slots, and you're just naturally like so bad at it and hating doing that, like that gets to your self-confidence, doesn't it? Because you're constantly trying to work in your weak spaces.
Well, that's it. And that's exactly what we call it in Fascinate is double trouble. So it's when you put into that energy draining, it's your quicksand. So if you're forced to try and structure things that put you into quicksand, you're actually going to end your day feeling drained. It's going to be like, that wasn't a great day at all. So what I've discovered my wellspring, my energy fields, and I try and create moments like that throughout my day, whatever I'm doing. Even if it means I've got to do something I don't like, I'll hop onto a call with somebody and chat to them while we're doing stuff, you know, just to sort of energized, because otherwise I feel very drained. And I think that's the thing. A lot of people that go out there trying to, it's a persona that you put on yourself. So you think you've got to be something. I think if people just let go of that and just be you, it comes back to that. Just be you, embrace who you are.
So are we literally going like against every self-help book that everyone has ever written for entrepreneurs and saying like, guys, if you're not good at admin and routines, don't do them?
No, you have to do them. I wish I could say don't do it. No, Nestine, that's not the answer. But do it smartly, do it the quickest way that you can. can, or otherwise get somebody to help you with it. You can't not do it at all.
Well, I
Ask Cara Dean how frustrating it is. How you don't get admin stuff done.
Is she working with you?
She was busy. She was waiting for stuff from me, and me being yeah. Anyway, it's done. It's sorted. We're done. But I'm sure I gave her a couple of grey hairs in the process. Sorry, Cara Dean, I'm a rising star.
I think Cara Dean is actually the best friend. Sorry, Mr. Sales, what are you saying?
Something on this exact topic. I totally agree with Karen. I mean, like there's so many things. If you're an entrepreneur, you probably have to do everything. And these things have to be done. But sometimes you don't have to do them, and sometimes you do have to do them because of your circumstance. But if you have to do them, find a way to hack the brain so that you can do them. This is why you have networking. I mean, if you guys saw the message that I posted in the group this morning, I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. So I'm at that point. But even that, there's a big part of that I have to own. So I can't abdicate it completely. So it's just, we've got to work our way there, know who you are, but at the same time, don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
You must be a rising star. Come, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. I'm so excited to see. Okay, we click on take quiz. Marlon, what is your best talent when meeting new people? A, you're easygoing and easy to talk to. B, you know how to suss out who's who in the zoo. C, your natural charisma and bubbly personality. Or D, people love to adopt, help, and mentor you.
C. I would say C.
Bubbly. Cool. You're at a conference. What are you doing? A, speaking, of course, because that's the easiest and requires the least admin. B, hosting it because you've probably found and introduced everyone that has made this conference possible. C, learning as much as you possibly can and finding mentors who can provide you with even more learning opportunities. Or D, having conversations and making friends because you're everyone's ideal best friend.
Probably more A than B, I would say.
So, speaking, but you'll also be making friends.
Yeah. I would have made friends with everyone because it's kind of my default. But speaking because it's the easiest thing to do.
Like that. That's so my answer.
The least amount of admin. So yeah, let's go for that. It's the amount of least resistance.
Okay, the key to your success lies with you finding more opportunities to A, speak and showcase your expertise and personality. B, meet and connect people to the right people. C, build genuine and long-lasting relationships. Or D, learn from people who believe in you. B, meet and connect people to the right people.
Yeah, it's again it's a toss-up between A and B. But at this stage of my life, I've realized that I love to connect people to the right people.
Awesome.
And I've been doing that for years, so yeah.
Which types of people it's good that you're in the tribe then, just saying. That's a big part of your life now. I'm glad you like it, because you need to do it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Which types of people frustrate you the most? Selfish people, arrogant people, jealous people, or pompous people?
Jealous people.
Yeah, I would have gone with that too. Okay, what does real success look like to you? Your job is to party, speak, and be yourself and never file anything ever again. Or B, you've built your empire through networking and are now free to travel the world. C, you've learned everything there is to know about business. Or D, you've built relationships with the best in the biz.
Ooh, that's a bit of a toss-up between D and A. Your job is to party, speak, and be yourself. Yeah, I'd say, that probably A, but D is very close.
D, this one.
No, I say A is it, but D is very closely behind A.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go with A. I was done with you never have to file anything ever again. I'm like click, 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 click.
Admin's shit, but admin, I totally feel you on that.
What kind of gigs do you naturally gravitate towards? A, speaking, B, connecting with my fans through writing, C, learning, or D, networking?
Speaking.
Okay.
Again, A and B were very close.
Who is your ideal business partner? Is it A, someone who is detail orientated so I can focus on the bigger picture? B, someone who values real relationships and helps me build these? C, someone to guide, mentor, and support me? Or D, experts from different fields? Marlon, have you frozen or are you thinking just very hard?
I thought he was thinking.
I was thinking too. Marlon, come back. This is suspenseful. Which one would you have picked, Karen?
Let me see. I think it was. Who is the best ideal business partner? I don't know. Experts from different fields, probably, for collaboration. Because for me, I mean, if I've got an expert that does admin, I don't need to do it.
Nice. I want all of them. I'm not really sure which one.
I also I like the detail oriented because I'm not detail oriented. So I focus on the big picture. That's for me, I suppose. If I was, is he back?
Nope. He's still
There you
thinking.
go. Yes, we can hear you.
Are you back, Marlon? I think he just left us.
He'll probably log back in.
This is super suspenseful. Like, I want to know, like, right now, what is the answer? Marlon, you gotta unmute yourself. Did you do that on purpose?
Pardon?
Did you do that on purpose? You want to keep us in suspense?
Yeah, well, did it work?
Yes. Very much. I'm like, can I please just know what the answer is?
The answer is A.
Someone who is detail oriented so I can focus on the bigger picture.
Yeah, 100%. Why do you think Wynn's in my team? She's like,
Nice. Okay. And how do you feel about filing, Mr. Super Sales? A, there is nothing in this world I hate doing more. B, I actually don't mind it. Sometimes I even enjoy it. I'm naturally organized. C, I have people that do that for me. Or D, I don't love it, but I'm not bad at doing it.
it's naturally organized in here. Working very well. It's in the right order and everything. But in the real world, nowhere close. There is nothing in this world I hate doing more.
I feel you. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared are you for a meeting? 1 is winging it, 10 is fully prepared. So A is 11, I'm an overachiever. B is 0, I have people that do that for me. C, 0, meetings on my playground. Or D, 11, I'll even stalk you on social media.
No, I'm not rich. I'd say let's go for B.
I have people that do that for me.
Yeah, I don't, but I mean, I'll wing it completely.
Don't you feel like meetings are your playground?
Not really. I like to actually not. I prefer not to meet. Honestly,
that is interesting.
I prefer. I like people, but not that much. If that makes sense.
That is super interesting. I am totally the same. Karen, Karen, are you the same or not really?
What do you mean by what? That you
like
don't
you like people, you don't mind speaking in front of them, but in terms of having like 24/7 meetings, 24/7.
Oh no, I don't like that at all. Definitely not. Meetings are not my playground.
That is really interesting.
My mom used to make me laugh. She says, when I was a kid, I would invite my friends over, and then they would be in the lounge and I'd be in my room. And that was a typical behavior that I would have, because it was fine to have friends, but they would be in my space a little bit too much.
It's time to go.
You know what I mean?
I like that so much. I'm discovering so much. Because, like, I think people tend to think if you like to speak, you like to speak forever.
And that is so not true. It's quite funny that exactly that.
Yeah, really interesting. Okay, Marlon, how do you go about achieving your business goals? A, I plan and leverage my friendships. B, mentors help me achieve my goals. C, what are business goals? D, I can see the big picture.
Let's see the big picture.
Cool.
Interesting.
Are you ready?
Nice time.
I am so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. It's not like you can get it wrong, right?
Well, next time.
Oh, wait. Where's the skip button? There's a skip button.
There shouldn't be. See what needs to happen.
Okay, fine. I'll just put on... I'm just going to stop sharing for a bit and then I'll pull my details in there.
Why don't you just put my details in?
Do you want... Okay. Do you... Okay, I have your details.
Yeah, just drop them in there. So, like, just speaking about that, I think the last one, that I have the big picture, and especially like when doing tasks I hate, I'll do them for now because I have to, because I understand the bigger picture. I spent like literally a year like more like 6 months, invested in putting in like real proper systems, making sure that they work, doing the admin and processing things, just because I needed to understand it, because so that I can delegate it to someone else, because I knew that's the bigger picture. See, Karen, I knew.
What are you?
I didn't tweak them at all. I promise. I couldn't believe this. Actually, I can totally believe it.
Now,
I love it.
I believe this stuff because there's a lot of a sneaky peek that I find inside myself, and so I totally agree. But I knew, we already said I'm a Karen. I knew I was a Karen.
This is so cool. How do you feel now, Marlon, knowing that you're a Karen?
I feel like I know myself, and I'm very glad about that.
I feel like I know you, Marlon.
Yeah, it's why I instantly connected, because I knew, like, oh, there we go. Same.
Welcome to the Karen Club.
Yeah, thank you.
What are we doing next?
I know it's Karen's.
Okay, cool. Marlon, since you're a Karen, you're totally going to be involved in answering Karen's questions now for the rest of the session.
Ooh. And I think, well, what we were talking about was really like, you're going to have all of us that are part of one group, and then how do we all play in this personality type or this group? Because we're all going to express it a little bit differently.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted. Karen actually said she's going to help me by asking the people that's working with her now to do the quiz. And then next time we hop online, she's going to reveal the results. And then we can see if we can find like a thing like all Karens go well with Sneaky Pete, or all Karens go well with Leonie's, or whatever. Because I think we've already started to, like, we have an idea. Like, for example, like, I was going nowhere in business until I met Peter. I mean, I was going somewhere very fast, but it was very chaotic. So, I don't know if I even knew where I was going. But then I just met this one person, and he started doing the strategic other things and building the network around me that my personality really needed, that I would have never done by myself. And same with Leonie. We were like, yesterday we discovered like the one thing we needed to get Leonie to grow in business was a Stephen, who's a best friend.
Yes.
So it's interesting. It's interesting.
You bring up something very important, and I think this like is the Sneaky Pete more detailed orientated?
Yes, but in a very strategic manner.
Yeah. So So I'm thinking, because I know I need, what I'm missing right now is somebody that is like super detailed, incredibly good at structure, and like even more so than when because I know, like I actually met one person exactly like that. She was super dynamic, very clever, calculates things at like the speed of light. And whenever she was around me, she'd be like, "This is what you need to do," and be like, "You're so right." I couldn't.
And because you're a Karen, you obviously like, good idea, let's go do it. Put on the light, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
We do, we just run. Yeah.
But that is like that. It works.
So Karen, in the Fascinate 7 thing, who would be in that? Because I know it's obviously more. There's more. Like there's 7, right? I'm assuming there's 7.
Yeah. Well, from what Nestine said earlier, Tasha, yourself, myself, we're all passion person. I don't know about you, passion wise, but the ones that have tested the program are passion personalities. Nestine, myself, and Tasha. So I think there's definitely the connection with people. You'd enjoy speaking. You know, that's what passion personalities are all about. It's you make warm emotional connections with people, and it seems to be that the Rising Star does that because passion people are unstructured. They just connect on an emotional level. So I think
passion doesn't necessarily have to do with the word passion. It's just more.
No. Well, passion it doesn't mean if you're not a passion personality, you're not passionate about stuff. But what it means in communication, when we talk passion, we're talking about how you connect with other people. What is that trigger that makes people want to listen to you? So Marlon, when you talk, you've got a certain way that you do things, and that's what connects people. And you'll find somebody like Leonie will have a different quality that she brings, whether it's the trust personality type. And it seems to be that I'm actually going to look at Leonie's as well, what the best friend is, and we must actually look at the trends and see. I'm very
please. That's so interesting.
Well, I only brought that up because passion itself as a word for me has a lot of positive triggers for me. It's the only reason why I actually managed to make my dinner career last as long as it did.
Say something you want to tell us, Marlon. This is not the show for that. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I just had to.
I'm so lost right now. I don't know.
Please keep talking about the passion story.
What passions? I'm just saying that the word triggered me in the sense that, like that word, it means something. It means a lot to me, and I'm wondering if it's the same thing probably for the other people in that profile. I'm agreeing with. Yeah. I'm probably part of that trend.
I definitely think you are too, though. You do make connections with people. It's something that comes easily. You don't have to try. And that's why we wing it when we go to networking events and stuff, because we naturally do that. We naturally can go into a place. And, in the past, I'd be sort of like, if I say that, I naturally connect with people. But it's the truth. That's one of my superpowers. So, when you embrace that, I think that's why as a Rising Star, we do what we do. We don't have to overthink it. We just go in and do it our way.
Yeah.
We have one best friend that just joined the Karen Club.
See?
Stephen, we just found out that we are all Karens, me, Marlon, and Karen. Turns out Karen is a Karen.
I'm a Karen.
Oh, Karen, that makes me so happy that you're a Karen. Like,
I know.
Can you imagine? But I am not.
If I wasn't a Karen.
That would be hilarious. But I'm not surprised though with Marlon and you being both Karens as well. It makes sense.
We're starting a Karen club and getting t-shirts.
Yeah.
Karen. Guys.
That's cringe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Well, you guys have fun with your Karen club and your Karen t-shirts. I'm going to have a best friend party, and it's going to be the most popular party going.
Oh, wow. The thing is, we are totally also having a party. We just need to figure out and fight with each other about who gets to do the admin for the invites, okay? But
the question is like, who do the Karens get along well with in terms of network?
I think it's Sneaky Peters.
Sneaky Pete's.
And other Karens.
Yeah, that was actually my question. Like, guys, I want to know, like, have you found, like, as Karens, like, you're naturally attracted to other Karens, and you kind of find it maybe a little bit more difficult to connect with anyone else?
I don't find it difficult to connect with others, but I'm naturally drawn to people that connect emotionally because I connect emotionally easily. So it's a no-brainer. The rest of them I connect, but it might take a little bit longer. But not from my side. It's because those are different personality types, and sometimes, you know, I'm quite loud and boisterous, and sometimes people that are softer sort of personality types tend to observe first. So they don't connect with me straight away, maybe. But Karens connect. You know what I mean. They connect with me straight away. It depends on the type, but it's not necessarily from my side.
And what were the other ones, Karen? In terms of what else was there?
What do you
mean? The other personalities inside you. What else showed up? Were you like 100% Karen?
I don't know. Was I?
When we tested Karen, we actually didn't have the breakdown yet. So maybe that's something we can do in the next episode, Karen. We can actually test you again and see what else shows up. Because we did it like the way it's broken down like right now. I know like I'm 11% Leonie and 89% Karen.
Wow.
So I'd be interested to...
Yeah. So I'm jealous of you because you have my perfect partner inside of you, Marlon. That's unfair.
Yeah, you're the perfect blend of what Nestine needs. You're like, yeah. It's amazing.
I thought that was also interesting. Very interesting.
Oh, I didn't actually see Marlon's results. Can somebody talk me through them, please?
I think they're actually still here. Are they? They are totally still here. I will just show you. How much of a Karen do you think he is?
Okay. More of a Karen than I thought. I was actually expecting Marlon to be like 60% Karen, and then...
Really?
I thought there'd be an element of best friend in there as well.
I think there were opportunities, but it was interesting. I think... Yeah,
Nestine, you've reworded this, haven't you now?
Yeah, I have.
What did you think of the wording, Marlon, for the questions?
So super clear. Everything was really easy to answer. I could come up with the answers really quickly. Some of the things, like I said, there were like certain things that was like a really close second. That
like there's could be one or the other, but yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, but it was easy to choose.
Yeah.
So guys, Stephen is here to fix the rest of our wording for our email sequences for the quiz, actually. So yay, we'll get onto that in a bit. But while I have like still a few seconds left with the Karens, guys, we're trying to brainstorm all the different things that can keep you in hell as a Karen and from reaching your paradise. So far we've touched on it's really developing that self-confidence so you can feel happy to be you. And I guess self-knowledge came into there. That was basically a life-changing moment in Karen's life when she figured out she's a catalyst, and that's why things are the way they are. It just helps you to embrace it. Do you think... I'm wondering if the fact that Karens are naturally attracted to other Karens are, like, could that be a challenge in terms of networking? Because it's nice to have many Karens around you, but if you have no one else...
But you don't generally have many. I'm saying that even if you look at our Floor Protect tribe, there's certain people that connect like that, and it's a lot less. That's why when you say there's only so many rising stars, I actually can understand that. Because in the other networking stuff that I attend sometimes, you can actually see people that connect emotionally and those that don't. So, yeah, I'm drawn to that because I speak. So when someone reacts to me, I'm like, oh, yay, somebody else that'll do it. You know, if somebody just looks back.
I know, and we've had some meetings where it's like I've actually like asked Peter afterwards, like, what's wrong with the person? I was so energetic. Why aren't they doing it back? And then he would be like, no, remember, like some people just like to process. She's just thinking. She's overwhelmed right now. And I'm like, oh, I thought she didn't like me.
You know,
No, but you know, Nestine, if you're with somebody that is very, you know, like passionate and stuff, it's not that they don't like you. It's just, look at Stephen Levy. We are on total opposite spectrums. Stephen, he's top advantage personality-wise, I'm dormant in. So I actually exhaust with my you know, I've got to tone it down and stuff like it's interesting actually how the dynamics work. But we still, I mean, we need everybody in us. It's not that one's better than the other. We just certain things, and we all have our superpowers, I suppose. I would love to do things that Leo and Stephen do that I can't. It's not in me. I wish I was sometimes more.
Interesting enough,
frozen.
like we tested Stephen Levy, and he came out as a tie between the best friend and Sneaky Pete. So it's interesting that you guys get along so well.
Nowhere near the rise.
but you know, the thing.
No, the thing is, you can if you. Yeah, Marlon, you go first.
No, you can go ahead. Like, please go and continue. I know my signal here is a bit slow.
Oh no, I was just going to say with Stephen as well. You know, it's because we've taken time with each other. So you know, he might have been intrigued by the fact that I was this passionate person, and I love the calmness that Stephen brings. You know, that trust that he brings in, and that stability. For me, that's a chaotic personality type. I'm drawn to that safety of somebody. So sometimes, you know, the saying of opposites attract is really true. I still connect with the people that are like me, but that opposite personality grounds me. So that's probably why we get on so well, you know?
Yeah, and you're like a perfect dynamic duo.
The balance. Yeah,
Well,
it's a balance.
This is it, right? And I think there's also another element of, Karen's been in business for a while. She's been in business by herself in a while, and then there's a career. So she's learned how to manage herself, how to manage her energy. This is part of what she does, you know. So there's a strong element of trying to practice that and work with that, implementing it in real life, and then and this part of the discovery of knowing who you are. So.
Exactly.
You know, like most of the time what we do is like be attracted to ourselves. I used to hire me's, and that was the biggest mistake. You know?
I did the same thing.
That's exactly what we spoke about. Yeah.
Like eventually I came up to a rule, like if I said to myself, I like that, oh yeah, him, I would not, for her, I would not hire them. I said, okay, not you. Like the exact opposite of me or of the other person on that energy in that space, because I need to be very, I learned that it didn't come down to like the skills, it came more to the personality, because skills can always be learned, but then the personality can, you know, they can tailor themselves and learn the skills and be much more suited in that space. So I love everything she said. It makes so much sense why, because even myself, I'm drawn to Stephen, you know, to just be around that energy, because this is all freaking chaos all the time.
Exactly. Imagine us all the time dealing with each other and people like us all the time. We need that people like Stephen and Leonie and, you know, everyone that grounds us. We all need each other.
I'm so glad that it's not just me that feels like I'm in a whirlwind all the time. All the time. I was leaving a voice note for somebody. Turns out it was the wrong person that I've left it to. But that's another story. And in that, I'm talking about the fact that I just want to have a nap. Like, I can't remember the last time I had a nap. How nice would that be?
Oh, that's priceless. Love it.
Okay, I have problems with naps. I think I have real prejudice against naps. Because I think if I do something, I do it properly. So I'm gonna sleep.
To be fair, no,
But
to be fair,
there's good research that supports naps.
there is, but to be fair, again, a bit like what Marlon's just said, everybody else that naps has like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes at most. I'm there like 4, 5, 6 hours later.
Yeah.
You're like, best power nap ever.
Yeah, Ryan's there trying to wake me up, and I'm like, go away.
I'm napping. I'm interested to hear though, Stephen, this whirlwind that you're experiencing right now, do you think it has something to do that you all of a sudden have a lot of Karens in your life?
Well, there probably is an argument that would say that, but I've always worked in organized chaos. It's been my forte. That's why I have this rigid, like, right from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., I'm going to be writing. From 1 p.m. onwards, I'm going to be in meetings. But just because I've got that, and it's taken me a long time to get that set, what happens when I'm writing, what I'm writing about isn't as structured. And it's the same when I'm in a meeting. Like, you guys know, like, the conversation goes anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about naps for 15 minutes now. Hi, guys! Okay, so guys, on that note, this is the 5K challenge update. Mr. Super Sales is teaching us how to make $5,000 US. Do you guys want to see the results just before we wrap up the Karen show?
Definitely.
Okay, I would like to see them too because I have made a pact with myself to never look at the numbers without Marlon and Stephen present. So I'm keen to know what has been happening.
Can you remember what we were on before?
On Monday, we were 49 on Monday. Okay, let's see. And now, and we were on, the important thing was we were on a 62% completion rate for the people that started and completed the quiz. Okay, so we have 69 leads. The conversion rate has gone up by 2% since Stephen fixed the quiz wording. The views have gone up by about 100.
Oh, it's brilliant.
This is
I don't
fantastic.
know. What do you think, Marlon? How do you feel about these results? Is this on par for the $5,000 challenge?
Yeah, well, look, it's getting a bit better, but we just skewed the results because we just did the thing and it counted us too. But I don't know how many more leads came in since the last. I mean, what's the difference in terms of how many leads?
Since Monday, we've gone
up 20.
20 leads.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Wow. Very good.
Anytime someone makes it out the bottom, it's always good.
Okay. Okay, amazing.
But I mean, anytime, and if those numbers are getting better, that's exactly it. We just want to improve that little bit more every single time.
Okay.
So now I think you're pretty much there. You just got to put more in the.
Just keep reeling them in.
Yeah.
On top, and then also what we're going to do now is we're going to fix the email sequence that actually converts the leads, because it has been working. I'm pretty sure this is because of the $5,000 challenge. I'll just quickly tell you, Marlon, I know you have to go, but we just sold our first membership for $45 instead of $25. That happened yesterday.
Well done.
I think it's because of the content, and the thing is, it's sold via the email sequence. So I think it's a combination of the $5,000 challenge and all the stuff you're making me do because of it, and having the content out there and like the excitement and things is really happening.
That's brilliant.
And then also we had a person for the first time ever like asking me if she could pay for the year in advance. Like that's how excited she is about joining. So I'm pretty sure that's also about the the $5,000 challenge. So at the moment we've made, well, $45 recurring.
Do you want me to get a
You can't do
calculator?
that.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Can.
Because what happens if they quit like 3 months later, or 2 months later, or next month? So you can't. This is one sale. That's how much it is.
Okay. So then it's
on the
so then
annuity
it's-
side, but yeah.
so then it's 45 plus 25 plus 15. How much is that?
45 plus 25 is 60, 70, and then plus 15 is 85.
So that's how much we've made so far.
Why is it plus 15?
And we've been going for a week.
Well,
So
with
7 days.
Yeah, so it's either $70 to $80, one of those two. But now you've got the model that works. So now you know you've not even you mainly put in time, not put in any much money into filling the funnel. So now you've got the thing that works. Now it's just about making it continue to work.
So is that good?
Very.
Yay!
Very
You have to keep telling me that I'm doing a good job, Marlon, because I hate marketing, remember?
Now it's just drive.
You don't hate marketing. You admitted the other day. So
No, but now I'm starting to hate it again because I don't know if our results are good enough or not.
I gotta run.
okay, bye,
Bye,
Marlon.
Marlon. Thanks for
Bye,
being here.
I'm glad I know who I am now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nastine, just very quickly, you're making money, therefore you're doing it right.
Okay, amazing. Well, I'm really happy. I mean, like, I'm super happy. But I wanted Marlon to say that he is too. But I think he is, so that's good. Karen, I want to see.
Is it not too late though? Because I couldn't make the first two. I had sessions that I was. We just what to do.
It's
I'd
a
love
course
to.
that continuously runs, and the link to it is in the description on this live, literally. You can
Okay.
literally just click on it, and we'll accept you into the Facebook group. You get to do the coursework, and then you get to take the challenge.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I didn't know. I thought it was going already, so I couldn't join. So that's great. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, it was a one-off thing, but now we're building it into a course. So, yay! And then we can see your results too, because as a Karen, I've been saving so much time. That is what I love. I don't have to go chase down anyone anymore for meetings. They just have my link and they make the bookings, and then the email sells
Wonderful.
them. Yeah.
And that's
Isn't that brilliant?
it's one area that I really need to focus on as well. You know, my sequence is I need this challenge more than I should have actually. I couldn't get out of what I was doing when it started, but now I'll clear the schedule.
No, I totally get you, and that's why I at one point I thought I wasn't even going to complete it because I was so stressed, and I was like, this is so not my thing. You're asking me to do so much detail work, what is a lead magnet? Who cares? Make your own. Just give me one. I was at that stage, but since it started to work, I thought I should just tell you, if you want to do one course that's completely life-changing, do this. Because then as a Karen, then you can keep on teaching your courses and spending your time on the stuff that you love, and just don't worry about the marketing. That happens in the background now.
Oh, that's amazing. Sounds like music to my ears. I'm definitely
Karen, if you need help with your email sequences, we'll have a coffee next week. I might have a few ideas for you.
Oh, Stephen, thank you. I'm taking you up on that. Yay! Don't you just love our tribe? Hey,
I love our tribe so much. It's incredible. I love it.
I love it too. Thank
And
you.
now
Stephen.
you know how to treat Karen as well, Stephen, because Stephen thought if he gives me the email templates for the sequence, that would help. It helped a lot. I found them very interesting, and then I put them down. And then I got Stephen to help me live online with it and just send me the proper notes that I could just like change all the stuff exactly as he said. And that works perfect.
Do you know what's even worse? They are literally drag and drop. That is it. That's all you have to do. I give you the content, and all you have to do is just drag and drop and send it out.
It's just, it doesn't work for us, Stephen. We're Karens. I'm sorry.
No, I feel like you've got an excuse for everything.
No, ask me to speak live online. I'll do it now. Do you want to do it now? Let's do it. Like, anything else, I'm not doing it.
Anyway, yeah, Karen, it's been great chatting catching up with you. I haven't seen you for ages.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm actually the tribe training and stuff like that as well. I've cleared the evenings because I've had workshops with overseas clients. So you know the time differences and that, but I'm into a smarter way of doing it now so that my evenings are not all taken up with that. Because I definitely need to be more active in the tribe. I love my tribe. I need to be
Yay! Awesome. Well, Karen, you've been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. If we do have time right now, feel free to stick around. Stephen's just going to help me with my email sequences now. Like, not just giving me advice and templates, he's going to fix it for me.
I've got about 15 minutes, but I wanted to say what did I want to say? Something else. I forgot now. Oh, the Global Online Speed Networking. It's the 23rd, hey? 6 to 8. I've got some people that are wanting to come, so I'll chat to you about that. And then the last thing was I'm going to get those results of the quiz from the people that I'm working with. I'll make sure we have that for next week, Thursday.
That is going to be awesome. So you guys have to be here next week's Thursday to check it out. Even if you can't join us on YouTube or Facebook, we do have a podcast now as well, so it will be there too.
How awesome is that?
Yeah. I totally know that you didn't check out the announcements. That's why I just said it.
That's somewhere on my list. It's moved from very far down now. I know I need to somehow do that, but yeah, I'll see how you guys do yours.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could literally, I was wanting to talk to you because when we launched the US Coffee Shop Show, all of our meetings actually go onto our podcast channel. So everything, like even this now, you technically already just started a podcast because you're on it now, like right now.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Surprise!
Yay. Okay, cool. Nice.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's what we're doing with this. So you think you can scale your business and the other shows, I don't know if you saw that we're doing as well. It's all on there.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then when you want to start your own one, Miss Kif is really amazing at that. It was so easy to start ours.
Fantastic.
Okay, Stephen, are you there? 1 minute.
Are you doing this live now, Nestine?
I'm back.
Yeah. Okay, Stephen, this is my active campaign. And shall we start? Which email sequence do you want to start with? Because they're different for the Mighty Mentee. Should we start with the Karen one?
May as well. It fits in.
Okay, let me just figure out how to scroll down on this thing.
You see, you've already lost me at this whole thing. Is this active campaign?
This is active campaign. This is literally how it looks when you click on the automations button, and then you just make them. So This is the Rising Star one. I have 7 emails in there, and 6 people are currently receiving those emails, including me. Okay, it's just taking a while to load. Maybe if I close that too.
So Nestine, for somebody that doesn't really like doing this kind of thing, how did you, because my natural go-to would be, can I get someone to do this for me? But you obviously doing the challenge have done it yourself. So how have you found it with your end results? I mean, I look at this, I get overwhelmed. I just want to shut down. Okay, because in my mind I'm looking going, oh.
Because I get overwhelmed and I'm like, whatever I'm going to do is not going to work anyway. This is not my area of expertise. Like, someone else should be doing this. Like, what is going on?
I'm so glad you said that because that's what I'm feeling looking at this, and yet you're doing it. So somewhere, being Rising Stars, we're going to get this right.
The thing is, if you do the course through Marlon and Steven, they have your back like all the way. They literally like, we could even do it live like this as part of the 5K challenge show, Karen, and they can help you like step by step by step by step. Because that's what they've been doing with me. Like, they've been babying me through this process.
You guys are awesome, hey. Thank you.
Amazing! Freaking fantastic. I would never have, like, if I was on my own, no, I would literally have gone like, yeah, no, it's not going to work, bye. Why even try? That's how I feel, like, about marketing.
But that's how you felt.
I'm starting to feel a bit better. I mean, it's working. Like, I would never have thought that I could have a lead magnet that, like, works by itself.
Can I tell you what's wrong with this before we even start?
Amazing.
Yes.
It's very wordy.
The picture.
I haven't even shown you all the words yet.
You don't need to show me all the words. I can tell it's very wordy. You need maximum 4 paragraphs in an email sequence. You don't need all of that.
Okay. How are we going to fix it?
Well, we need to summarize like we did with the quiz. So let's start from the top and work our way down.
Okay.
First of all, what's your subject line? How are you getting people to open this?
Where do I see that again? Is it in here?
No, that's just... Wait, where are we looking?
Yeah. It's congratulations, you're the rising star.
I would remove at least 4 of those exclamation marks.
Okay. Which ones do I get to keep?
You can keep 1 per section.
Okay.
And if you can, put a symbol in of a star or something. Do you know how to do that?
No, how?
It's fine. I will forward you an article that you can read and find out.
Ah, you're amazing. Thank you.
Okay. Pre-header from your favorite entrepreneurial haven. Do we like that? Does that make sense?
I've been putting that in every single email, so if you don't like that, it's probably good that you tell me now, because then I need to change it in every single email that I've sent.
I'm just thinking for this, because obviously it's people who may not have even heard of Explore ProTech.
Okay.
So what we could do is just say, it's got a link to the Rising Star. Karen, what do you think? You got congratulations, you're the Rising Star. It could be something like
learn more about you.
Yeah, learn more about you, or learn more about how you can be effective in networking. No, that's too wordy. I don't like that.
Network to net worth training for the Rising Star.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'll work.
Can someone tell me how do I spell net worth?
Oh, there is another option. I forgot, and I had to just remind myself what the pre-header text is for. You could put, no, keep it like that. Keep it like that. I'm happy with that.
Can I put an exclamation mark?
No, no more exclamation marks.
Can I put a smiley face?
You can put a smiley face.
Yay! Otherwise, it's so impersonal. Okay.
You know, we are so one of the talks just while we're doing this with Sally. She gave a talk, a TEDx talk, and she said, "Passion personalities are all exclamation hashtag smiley faces." And I looked at my WhatsApp messages. I got so many emojis all over the show. Then I get Linda, darling Linda, just asked Linda Dead. She comes back, just words. Now and then she put a little flower in, but I'm like all over. Hi Linda, smiley face. How's it going?
True. Like even I, when I'm texting on WhatsApp or whatever, I use emojis. But if you read my book, or if you read my podcast transcription, or if you read anything on my website, I do not use exclamation points. I do not use ellipses. I do not use emojis. But it's full of personality and it's warm and inviting.
Yeah.
You do use GIFs though. I know, I've seen them.
Oh, I like using GIFs. They're funny. You can put GIFs in
learned how to
email
do that.
sequences.
Okay, so Stephen, the purpose of this whole thing is to get them to read more about their networking personality profile, and I have that linked in a blog, so I don't even know why this is so long. And then I want to encourage them to make a booking with me for free.
Are they even getting to that stage though?
I don't think so. But that's the purpose of this email. So should we just scrap everything else and then you can tell me what to write?
Yeah, you can scrap the second paragraph.
This one?
Yeah.
Except for the link.
Yeah, I would keep the link. You don't need to have an introduction to who you are at this stage, because that will come later on in the email when you're asking people to book.
Okay. So must I...
That is just a very big block of text. Have you stuck to my 3 sentences per paragraph?
Well, yes. 1 sentence, 2 sentence, 3 sentence. Okay, well, 4 sentences. What's a sentence between friends?
Okay, so can we make it so it's your superpowers and then have it so it's like summarized in 5 words or less? And they don't
Yes.
have to connect, they can just be anything. So your superpowers, magnetic, bubbly,
Do you want to
charismatic.
Must it be bullet points?
It doesn't have to be bullet points, it could just run alongside where you've got your superpowers.
Okay, so here I must put magnetic, bubbly, fun, charismatic.
One more word just to summarize who Karen is.
Speaker?
That doesn't really go, that's not really
I
a
don't know about
superpower.
Someone that's good at speaking is a superpower. Natural speaker and leader.
Leader instead of speaker. Because then
Okay.
what you could do is put about the speaking as one of the, you could link it back to, you know, what makes a good rising star or things that rising stars are good at, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay.
That's a very intense space that Nestine's frozen on.
Yeah. I agree. Let me just try to fix that, shall we? Okay, I'm back.
Okay, now scroll down. Let me have a look, see if I'm happy with the image being there. I think I am.
But is this enough? Like, it looks so bare.
It's not the full email, is it? There's more after the image.
But isn't this really bare? Must I then make that font bigger?
You can make it bigger, yes, if you want to, but just don't make it too big. In fact, what does this look like on mobile? Let me have a look and see if I can find one of your emails. And I say that because there's thousands of them.
I might have spammed some of my email followers a little bit. Guys, I'm still figuring out. Don't judge. So now it reads, Hi, Nestine. Congratulations. You're a confident Karen, the rising star, networking personality type. Let me tell you more about your superpowers. Your superpowers. Can I say you are?
Yeah, you can say you are. I'll allow it.
You are magnetic, bubbly, fun, charismatic, and a natural leader. And then it's like, read more about your networking personality profile over here.
What I would do is you could put in a short paragraph between that and the link and basically get them interested in it. Do like a little excerpt.
An excerpt from this article.
Yeah,
Okay.
that we haven't updated or edited yet.
What do
Just
you mean, you
something-
write some underneath to grab them?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you grab their attention by putting in more and then say, read more about it here.
Yeah.
That is what that first paragraph was. It was an excerpt.
Well, I didn't really. We've got to look at it from, are we grabbing people's attention? Are they staying hooked? And are they going to follow through with the action?
Okay. So, which part do I excerpt?
Go up a bit more. Is there like a introduction to, or did you just go straight in with superpowers?
Yeah, I just straight started with superpowers. This
Okay,
is
so-
why I need a Steven.
So now we need to do like a 2-sentence summary of what a Karen is of what a rising star is in order to get that interest. So go back over to your emails.
Okay.
Let's see. So start a new paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, you could just put it here. So the rising superstar, or whatever it's called. The rising star, the rising superstar.
The rising
Rising
star.
Okay, so the rising star personality type means that you would be good at. Keep your means spelled like that. I love it.
Really?
So
Spaking.
does this not spanking?
Well,
Are you good at spanking, Karen? I am. Okay.
Where's Marlon now?
rising star personality type means that you are.
Oh,
it
not
means that you
would
are.
be the- You are.
Yeah. You are an excellent speaker or an excellent public speaker, rather than good at, I think.
Mm-hmm.
People listen to you. And you attract.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was going to say, when you talk, people listen. You know, when you're reading it, for me, reading something, if I saw you're an excellent public speaker, when you speak, people listen. That kind of
Yeah, there that
attract me.
goes.
Yeah.
When you speak, people listen.
Yeah.
You attract followers like. I'm trying to think of
I'm trying.
You attract followers like.
Flowers attract butterflies.
Me too. What bees to honey? I'm just teasing now. Guys, it's past 5. I have to go. So I'm
Okay.
watching this.
Bye, Karen.
Bye, Karen.
See you next
Bye.
time.
Yeah, see you guys soon. Hey, lots of love.
Yeah, see you soon. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bees to honey or butterflies to flowers. Do I like that? It's quite a good little. Go on, do it. Why not? We need to say something about how we just need something in there that will indicate that this is just the first of, what is it, 5 emails where they learn about themselves.
Okay. Do we put it right here, or does?
That could go in the PS, like
Okay.
PS, watch out for our next email where you'll learn about how you blah blah blah. Scroll down again, let me have a look, see what you've got underneath the image.
Must I put it like that?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Must there be 3 dots or 1?
Technically there should be 1, but I think you can get away with just having the 1 ellipses.
Okay.
Just scroll down below the image then, let's have a look and see what you've got there.
Oh, here I introduce myself, and then I say when you join the tribe, you get tons of spotlight speaking and bartering opportunities, which is what Karens are looking for. And then I tell them, like, you get to speak on the coffee shop show. You can train us at tribe training because you love that. You get a once-off interview with Entrepreneurs Live show that gets published in Entrepreneurs Lifestyle magazine. And you get to come to all of our networking events. So Karens are looking for and love all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell them that, and then I say, like, if you want to, like, do this, like, find out more about the tribe, then what you need to do is book a meeting with me, and I will tell you more about it.
See, I don't mind this part. This doesn't offend me.
Really?
Yeah, like, I'm looking at it on my phone too.
Was it just the first part that offended you?
Yeah, I think so. I quite like the way this looks now.
Okay, awesome. So do I then leave this part just like this? Should we read it once just for...
Yeah,
okay.
we'll read through it just to make sure.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Nastine, smiley face. I'm one of the co-founders of Explore Protect Entrepreneurial Haven. Our haven is the home of the Explore Protect tribe, a beautiful group of kind-hearted, supportive, experienced, and ambitious entrepreneurs from across the globe. When you join our tribe, you receive access to tons of spotlight speaking and bartering opportunities. When you're one of us, you get to speak, for example, on our coffee shop conversation show live once a week, answering burning questions from entrepreneurs across the globe. At tribe training once a week. I'm wondering, should I take those, like the extra information out at this point and just say on our coffee shop show, at tribe training, on a once-off interview, and at our global online speed networking event?
I have a better idea.
What?
Can you replace that whole section with a quote from Karen?
The whole section?
No, not the whole section, just that from when you're one of us.
This part?
Yeah, and then remove the bullet points as well.
But I like the bullet points. I'm very attached to the bullet points.
Just press that delete button.
Oh my goodness, this is really difficult. I thought that was the part where I'm selling them.
Are you going to get Karen to do it because she's the rising star?
Okay. Delete. What am I writing?
So quotation marks. Just trying to think of how Karen would word it. I absolutely love. Capitalize the word love.
Karen does speak in capitals. I absolutely love hashtag smiley face gif.
I'm trying to remember what was actually in there now.
You said press the delete button. I can tell you, it was like you get to speak at our coffee shop show, at tribe training, at our global online speed networking events, and like on a once-off interview on Entrepreneurs Live show.
Okay, so just list off. I absolutely love speaking at these the Explore ProTech event, coffee shop show, blah, blah, blah. Go and put that in. Because don't forget, we've got time to introduce them to that concept. Okay, so underneath those bullet points, you're then going to say, my personal favorite. No, I personally no. My personal favorite. I'm trying to introduce the tribe training, basically. You don't need to put once a week, just put the tribe training. Again, this is something that you can build up and they can learn about over time.
I just know Marlon has mentioned like the one too many thing a couple of times. Like he's in love with that concept. So
I like it. I think it's right. Okay, now fix it with Grammarly.
okay, done that.
Um, instead of tribe mates and showcasing, what about tribe mates, comma, showcasing my. I know I'm being facetious and pedantic, but
No, you're being you. This is what you get paid for. Although I'm technically not paying you for, but I'm paying you in blood. Right, Stephen?
exactly.
Bestie.
I like the next line, and you get, so I like to keep that one. I'd get rid of that paragraph at the same time. Just remove that.
Really?
For the time being, yes.
I like that part. Am I making your job difficult? I'm sorry.
Scroll down.
I like these paragraphs too.
Okay, so we like to date people before we decide to expand our business family because we protect our own. The best way to get noticed so that you can receive an invitation to join our family is by booking a meeting with me and my co-founder Peter. We'll assess your business needs and commence the dating process by introducing you to a minimum of 3 key contacts from our tribe. Okay. Okay.
By the way, must I keep it at $15 or must I make it free?
No, keep it. Keep it. Scroll down. Okay, then what I would do, in fact, move your coupon code is and use the coupon code to book. You don't need that link in there if you've got a button on the email that says use my coupon code.
What now?
Move the coupon code to the PS.
Oh, okay. Where's the PS?
It's going to go under your signature, so where you've got Nestine Butter.
Oh, here. So I'm just going to replace that with...
Your coupon code is. Okay?
As I take out the colon. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, do you need that? Use this coupon code to book your consultation now? Because I don't think you need it there.
Well, what do you mean?
Okay, so you've got a link there. Do you need that there for the button at the bottom to turn up?
No, I don't.
Okay, so I'd remove that.
That's all.
In fact, what I would do is just press copy and then delete.
Okay.
And go up.
How up?
Back to the top.
This is the top.
Okay. Underneath the link you've got for the Rising Star, could you not copy that there? Book your consultation now.
What, in here?
Yeah? Or would it look better under the read more? I'm just trying to see what it would look like at the moment. I'm playing around with it.
Okay.
And just
I can't believe you called my email offensive.
change it from use this coupon code to use code hashtag Rising Star 456 or whatever it was.
Oh, cool. That is such a good cheat. You're so smart, Stephen.
It's what I do for a living. It's not. Okay, and then scroll back down. Now we just need to put in about having coffee, but that could go in another email. It doesn't have to go into this one.
What do you mean having coffee?
Having coffee with people around the world.
Where was that?
I made you delete it because it wasn't in the right place and I didn't know if it should go in. I don't think it should go in.
Oh, okay. Well, should I read it first from top to bottom and then we can see how we feel about it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hi, Nestine. Congratulations. You're confident. Hey, can I record an audio for my emails?
You can record a video and put it into your email. You can embed it.
When I'm happy with this script, I think I'm going to actually do that.
Okay.
That would be good. Anyway, okay. Hi, Nestine. Congratulations. You're confident Karen, the rising star, networking personality type. Let me tell you more about your superpowers. Your superpowers. You are magnetic, bubbly, fun, charismatic, and a natural leader. The rising star personality type means that you are an excellent public speaker. When you speak, people listen. You attract followers like butterflies to flowers. Read more about your networking personality profile over here. Use code hashtag RisingStar1459 to book your consultation now by clicking on this link.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we scroll to after the picture. Hi, I'm Nestine. I'm one of the co-founders of Explore Protech Entrepreneurial Haven. Our haven is the home of the Explore Protech tribe, a beautiful group of kind-hearted, supportive, experienced, and ambitious entrepreneurs from across the globe. When you join our tribe, you receive access to tons of spotlight speaking and bartering opportunities. Quote, I absolutely love speaking at all the Explore Protech events like the Coffee Shop Conversation Show, Tribe Training, Global Online Speed Networking, and Local Online Speed Networking. My personal favorite is the Tribe Training, where I get to mentor other tribe mates, showcasing my personality and expertise at the same time. It works well for me because it's a chance to build relationships on a one-to-many basis. Okay, and then I'll put Karen. And you get to meet with, get to know, and barter with a whole tribe of excellent, ambitious entrepreneurs from across the globe so that you can do less of what you suck at and more of what you excel at. Does that actually go into the quotes? I think so.
Yeah, why not? I think so.
I actually did steal that line from Karen.
It sounds like a Karen thing to say.
It totally is. I did steal it from her. Do less of what you suck at and more of what you're good at. It's one of her things. Okay, once in, we like to date people before we decide to expand our business family because we protect our own. The best way to get noticed so that you can receive an invitation to join the family is by booking a meeting with me and my co-founder, Peter. We'll assess your business needs and commence the dating process by introducing you to a minimum of 3 key contacts from our tribe that will directly benefit your business. And depending on your business needs, we might invite you to join us at our next networking event and or as a guest on our Coffee Shop Conversation show. Usually a meeting with us will set you back $100, but because you're one of the first 1,000 entrepreneurs to complete our quiz, you've unlocked a coupon code that will get you in for $15 US only. That's a 85% discount, but only if you're one of the first 100 people to book. Can't wait to meet you. Chat soon, Nestine, Chief Executive, Dreamer, Explore Protech, and then a button that says use my coupon code.
Wait, that's confusing. So, is it because you're the first 1,000 people to book or the first 100 people to book?
100.
Okay, so why have you put because you're one of the first 1,000 entrepreneurs? You've given two messages there, and it's confusing.
Should I just delete this last part?
Yeah. And I would have it as the first 1,000. Okay, and then scroll down. And the way basis is spelled is wrong. And then PS, your coupon code. Can you make that bigger?
What?
PS, your coupon code, or is it just stuck?
Now I can make it bigger.
And it should be remember your coupon code is because we've already mentioned it once further up.
How big should it be?
Is that too big? Make it about the same size as you did the writing at the start of the email.
Like that?
Perfect. You could also make it a different color if you wanted.
What color? Like red or blue or purple?
Red? Let's try it with red.
Which red?
The brighter the better.
Like that?
Perfect.
Cool. And then must this button say use my coupon code or must this button say book now? or something.
Yeah. You can keep it as use my coupon code if you refer to it as a coupon code.
Okay. So you're happy with this email?
Yeah.
Just like this?
Are you happy with the email?
I feel so much happier with the email right now. I am just feeling really guilty that I'm taking up so much of your time.
Can you please remove 2 of the exclamation point marks after congratulations? You don't need 3.
Okay, fine. Do you think we can say congratulations, you're confident Karen, the rising star, and then just leave it at that? Like, do I really need this networking personality type?
No. You can
Like,
remove
just
it.
like that? What do you think?
Yes, but can you then remove the exclamation mark after superpowers?
What do I need to put there?
Just a full stop will do.
Okay, just like that.
Perfect.
Okay. I am in love with this, Stephen. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak all of our emails like this.
I think that would be good.
Like all of the different personality type ones. I mean, like, because I can totally follow the structure. I think I just needed the personalized structure from you.
Which you already had in the form of templates.
Yeah, but it didn't tell me to do this. How must I have known that I was supposed to do this?
It's fine, don't worry. So that is basis with an I, by the way.
Thank you. So I'll just proofread it one more time. And then I'm gonna just fix all the other personality type ones to follow the same structure. And then I think next time we meet, we can work on the second email. There's only 7.
That's fine. We can try and do this like one email at a time.
I love you so much, Stephen. You're the best Stephen in the whole world. I so owe you. Thank you.
That's okay. Don't worry. Just get it right, and then you can get paid lots and lots of money and get into your bus and travel the world. And
you're going to come with us, with Ryan. Yeah. We'll go travel together. I must totally make that one of my goals.
Use the code back smaller again. It doesn't need to be that big.
This one?
Yeah.
Or the whole thing?
No, from use that code onwards, just make that smaller. Everything else is fine.
Like that?
Maybe one more.
Or still smaller?
That's it. Perfect.
Okay. Brilliant. I don't even know how you judge that, but awesome. Okay, I'm going to go tweak the rest of the emails, make tons of money, and then I'll be stopping by your house with my bus shortly so you and Ryan can get in and we can go see the cherry blossoms. How's that?
That sounds like a wonderful plan. But before you do that, when you end the live, I'd like to just talk to you about a couple of things.
Oh, guys, I am in trouble. Am I in trouble?
She's not in trouble. She's not in trouble. She's going to love it, but I can't make the announcement because it's not my news.
Okay, I can't wait to hear this now. Okay, bye, guys.
Okay, bye, everyone. See you next week. Sorry that it's taken so long.
Guys, this was Stephen. This has been amazing. Thank you so much for all your love and effort and using your expertise live online to fix my business. I am going to keep updating you guys on how the conversion rate goes up as Stephen fixes our emails. Buy his book. It's called Oh No, Another Goal Setting Book. He's going to be speaking on TED about it shortly, so you want to buy the book before then. Then also listen to his podcast. I'll take that win. It comes out every single Thursday at 6 a.m. UK time. It's one of the best podcasts you'll ever listen to. And then if you ever need a writer to do anything, you saw it in action now, Mr. Magic Marketing. That's what he does. Also, if you want to take the 5K challenge with Miss Karen Greef, click click in the link below on the description and we'll see you there. Otherwise, see you again on the next live, guys. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye bye.